Jordan, which used to be a very fertile place, is now one of the driest countries in the world. The Jordan River has been flowing majestically for hundreds of years, bringing with it the remains of old civilizations and the sacredness of religious beliefs. But as the water that once gave life has dried up, a scary picture has come to light. This is just one of many strange things that have been found in the Jordan River that can't be explained. We look at what's going on in the Jordan River and how what's been found there might change history. The Jordan River used to be a famous and ancient waterway, but now it is in bad shape. Join us on this journey. Ancient civilizations and religions traveled the Jordan River. The life-giving waters receded, revealing a terrible scene. Several reasons may dry up the Jordan River, affecting the region's ecosystem and water supply. Due to population growth and insufficient wastewater treatment, sewage pollution threatens the Jordan River. Untreated sewage and waste fouled the river, destroying its environment. Wastewater contains heavy metals, nitrogen, and phosphorus. Drug and chemical production, untreated sewage, dumped into the river has caused eutrophication, which promotes algae and aquatic vegetation. Untreated sewage carries bacteria that can cause waterborne diseases, contaminating the river and making it useless for enjoyment, while eutrophication depletes oxygen levels in the water, killing fish and other aquatic species and anything that touches water. Outdated treatment plants contaminate wastewater. Due to funding constraints, increasing population increase, and difficulties developing comprehensive wastewater management systems, technologies fail to adequately filter sewage before it enters the river. Water is wasted and diminishing. Climate change is drying the Jordan River, hurting the region more each year. Climate change reduces Jordan River basin rainfall. Reduced rainfall has caused the river to lose more water than it obtains. This drought makes water scavenging ecology dependent on outside sources. Amplifying lower rainfall, higher temperatures evaporate more water, drying rivers and soil. Since the 1960s, 95% of the Jordan River's flow has been diverted for agriculture, changing the region's ecology and people. Water diversion, notably a 1994 peace accord that gave Jordan 55 million cubic meters per year, has degraded habitats and biodiversity. The river's draining cut the local water supply. River-irrigated farmers are struggling to maintain crops and lifestyles due to shorter growing seasons and lower agricultural yield. If the Jordan River dries away, its cultural, spiritual, and practical value is threatened. Millions of Christians revere the Jordan River for its biblical significance. John the Baptist's Jordan River baptism of Jesus is significant. The Israelites miraculously crossed the Jordan River on dry land after years in the wilderness. This epic event cemented the river's status as a holy site and Christian emblem of spiritual renewal. This extraordinary event has further elevated the river's significance and established it as a powerful symbol of divine intervention and providence. But as the river dries up, that power goes with it, or maybe the river was always meant to dry up, because it's revealing secrets that might have stayed lost to us forever. The 12 stones. These stones, distinct from the 12 stones piled on the west bank at Gilgal, carry a powerful message about God's unredeemed and righteous judgment in the biblical account, which took place after the Israelites miraculously crossed the Jordan River with God's help. As the priests, carrying the Ark of the Covenant, stood in the middle of the river, the waters miraculously parted, allowing the people to pass on dry ground. In the Bible, water symbolizes God's wrath and judgment, stressing the consequences of rejecting His grace and salvation. Let's compare the 12 stones in the middle of the Jordan River to the 12 stones piled high on the west bank, which reminded Israel's generations of God's faithfulness, deliverance, and covenant with His chosen people. Archaeologists and historians have long pondered Gilgal buildings in the Jordan River Valley and Samaritan Hills. These ancient dwellings' footprint-shaped stone outlines reveal early Israelite history. Sites yielded 11th and 12th century BCE pottery. They were unearthed on a mountainside and may have been ceremonial. Gilgal, which means stone circle in Hebrew, fits these circular houses. After crossing the Jordan River, the Bible briefly mentioned Gilgal. Israelites camped at Gilgal on Jericho's eastern border. The 12 stones memorialize the miracle river drying up, while the Gilgal constructions are considered separately. The stone footprints reflect deliberate design and planning, but their purpose is unknown. These structures may have been built for religious or political gatherings. Gilgal structure excavations and investigations have found other intriguing qualities. Archaeologists uncovered evidence of buildings and daily life at these locations. Pottery inside and outside houses indicates their builders and users. Elephant ivory from the 14th century BCE indicates Eastern Mediterranean elephant domination. Prehistoric animals have been found in the Jordan Valley's archaeological sites. Lions, powerful and real, have also been associated with the location. While direct archaeological discoveries of lion remains in the Jordan Valley are rare, historical texts and ancient artworks from nearby regions depict the lion as a symbol of power and royalty, and ancient inscriptions and writings have referenced lion encounters in the wider Levant region, including the Jordan Valley. Egypt and Mesopotamia found 14th century BC hippopotamus ivory. Cultural relevance and presence in surrounding regions made them natural. Leopards and rhinoceros roamed the Levant, including Jordan and Israel. The Jordan, rivered skeletons, and Hebrew Bible show leopards were important in the Levant. Leopards were important in ancient art. Ancient ceramics, money, jewelry, and holy relics, the riverbed's utilitarian and ceremonial ceramics show ancient civilizations' pottery-making methods. Coins in the riverbed show historic economic, commercial, and political institutions. Pottery patterns and functions help archaeologists reconstruct historical cultures and communities. It requires era-appropriate jewelry. Ancient jewelers made necklaces, bracelets, earrings, and rings to reflect the wearer's social status and culture. Jordan River religious artifacts show ancient spirituality. These artifacts include figurines, statues, amulets, and ceremonial objects used in numerous religions throughout history. Eastern Montana's river depths revealed a surprise discovery, disproving the idea that only the Jordan contains history. River levels will reveal the find. Two buddies exploring the Missouri River during low water levels uncovered a large bison skull with unbroken horns. Friends questioned an archaeologist about their extraordinary find. After weeks of methodically scrutinizing the fossil's delicate traits, the specialist concluded that it was the petrified bones of an old bison, like the one in eastern Montana. Bison once roamed these broad expanses in large numbers, but the specimens found in these two locations may not have been seen in this area for years. Rivers have revealed more unbelievable things. The discovery of enormous triangular-shaped footprints along a dried-up river in Texas has been attributed to the Ancientcivilizations, a massive prehistoric lizard known for its impressive spines, similar to the discovery of the hippopotami in Jordan estimated to have weighed 14,000 pounds. Another uncommon find revealed the Ancientcivilizations' presence 113 million years ago on a seashore. The relentless drought and decreasing water levels in China's Yangtze River exposed 3 Buddhist statues that had remained hidden for over 6 centuries, perched on the highest point of an island in southwestern China. The statues, believed to have been crafted during the Ming and Qing dynasties, depict a seated monk atop a lotus pedestal carved into a prominent rock outcrop. These iconic sculptures offer a glimpse into the rich history and wisdom of a drought that has devastated Europe's waterways, uncovering centuries-old shipwrecks. After the Mississippi River was lowered, the 1915 Brook Hill Ferry was revealed. Academics are intrigued by the relic's abandonment and odd past. The river's parched banks yielded crocodile mummies. Nature preserved 10 river monsters, 5 heads, and 5 desiccated corpses. A spectacular Australian discovery broke our understanding of crocodile evolution a few years ago, making this discovery unexpected. Confractus such as Soroctonos, the broken dinosaur killer, petrified in the desert. A 95-million-year-old crocodile species has revolutionized our understanding of the prehistoric reptile environment and the intricate evolution of these lethal animals. Riverbanks may have old artifacts. Siberian explorers recovered mammoth tusks and skulls. The 4 to 5 million-year-old 10-foot tusk likely belonged to a huge elephant-like species. The same animal's 10-foot cranium provided further Old World information. The rare and controversial Al-Amar elephant site in Israel in the animal migration route has mammoth remains deep in the Jordan Valley. Low water levels reveal trails in the limestone beds at Dinosaur Valley State Park. Norway's glaciers revealed prehistoric footprints in 2018. 1,500-year-old curly birch knife lost in Norwegian mountains. It likely skinned animals. The relic showed some Arctic hunters' habits. Scientists found these after the lake's water level dropped dramatically. Ironically, the body was located amid a bleak desert-like region near Lake Mead, which supplies 25 million people with water. Climate change and a lengthy drought of the Colorado River have converted the area around the lake into a desert. Give this video a thumbs up and do not forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.